Hi folks, I'm Kevin Dundon from Dunbrody House in Ireland's ancient East. I'd like to invite you to my kitchen to share some of my favourite recipes to give you a taste of Ireland. So, welcome to my kitchen. I'm delighted that you're with us. We're actually going to show you one of my great recipes here from Dunbrody House, and it's Irish scones. It's really simple to do, so there's no reason why you can't try these yourselves at home. So first of all, you need 400 grams of plain flour. You need baking powder, so we're going to use 3 teaspoons of baking powder, 100 grams of fine sugar or caster sugar, 200 grams of butter, and we have an egg just to brush the top of it. First thing you're going to do is you're going to add in all your dry ingredients. So we have our baking powder, so 3 flat teaspoons of baking powder, and there 100 grams of sugar. Okay, and we're just going to mix those together, just to take any of those lumps of sugar that kind of bind it together, so it's nice and smooth. And I just kind of rub it between my hands here, so it's really simple to do. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add in our 200 grams of butter, which seems quite a lot, but these are really buttery scones, and when you see them, the result is fantastic. You just want to rub those through until you get to a nice kind of crumble texture, like so. And these are perfect for afternoon tea or just like morning coffee with a couple of scones. Now when you do come to Ireland, you'll actually see that you'll find scones all over the country, which is great. And some will have currants in them, some will have raisins in them, some will have spinach, so you have savoury or sweet. So obviously we're just doing a plain scone here. It's my favourite. Now an odd time we might do a few scones with some currants or raisins in it, just to be a little bit different. But we've become quite famous for our scones here in Dunbrody, which is fantastic. So you can see this is coming together there now. So we're actually going to use buttermilk in this recipe. Buttermilk is kind of very famous here in Ireland. We have a local producer here, just about 2 miles down the road, Nick Farms, and they're a great company to work with. We get our butter and our buttermilk off them, and we also get some eggs. They have free-range eggs there as well, which is great. And one thing here, our philosophy here in Dunbrody, but not just here, it's like most chefs in Ireland now are very much all to do with farm to fork. So it's really important to know our origin of our food and where it's coming from. And I think that's what makes Irish food so special. And you can see now that's getting into a nice crumble. See, it's getting a nice crumble, so the butter's kind of mixed through. Okay, and now we're going to add our buttermilk to it. So in with the buttermilk, and that basically just binds it together. If you don't have buttermilk, use plain yogurt, it'll work fine. And when you mix that together, it starts sticking together, and it will start coming away from the side of the bowl, and it will form into a nice ball. So you can see there, it's got a nice bowl of mixture. I'm just going to wash my hands here. Just put a little bit of flour on your work surface. And put your scone mixture onto mixture. And just literally, you're just going to push it down with your hand. You can use a rolling pin if you wish, but just push it down with your hand. We've got a cookie cutter here. It's about kind of 5 centimeters of diameter. It's up to yourself what size you want to do. You want to cut those down, and you get perfect scone. But then I've just dusted a little bit of flour on the base of that baking sheet there, baking pan, just so they won't stick. So we pop those all in there. and then the bits, just form them back into another ball. And again, you just want to push it down with your cutter. Okay, and then just to really finish them off, we just get another egg, and it's an egg wash. So you get one egg and beat it up in a bowl, and just brush the top of your scones. And what this does is it actually gives the scones a lovely glaze on the top through the cooking process. Okay, they're going to go into the oven at 160 degrees Celsius, so that's about 300 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 15 minutes. And you can see there, they come out just perfect. Usually when they come out first, they're lovely and hot, which is great. Just get a little bit of icing sugar, or fine sugar, powdered sugar. We all call it something different all over the world, but we call it icing sugar here in Ireland. So, and we have a nice little tea stand there. And there's some beautiful scones made here in our kitchens here in Dunbrody House. And I just wanted to give you a little taste of Ireland.